Okay, so what does all this stuff mean? The classified nuclear physics of Dr. Levy. What Planck proved when he found the quantization of time, a package of energy, was that the planet's alive. The elastica inside the tectonic plates, the elastic boundary around which Quaternion motion of particles of light, the surface of the planet herself, the particles of her turn over through a 720 twist in a rotation of the surface. And in that moment creates a piezoelectric counter snap action. There is a spark, and that is the spark of consciousness, and that is the spark of literal light. It shines out into the universe. Because of the motion of the twist and the heat expansion force, so force equals acceleration equals mass, and then mass equals time. When you look at rest time, and you see the packet of energy, and then you see that the packet of energy is the piezoelectric effect that's taken place by the mass, by the force itself. See? So it's a recursive cycle of force creating matter, creating awareness of matter, spark creating the force that holds the matter together. We, human beings, are like a mold. And in each evolutionary cycle that we see in geological time, strata, you don't find the humans, or very little remnants of humans, because we're absolutely wiped out as the planet cleanses herself as an antibody. So we're a fungus. So slime mold is an intelligent single-celled organism that has many nuclei. And nuclei are bending moments, created by the force of the central planet, at the center of the planet, where you have a pocket vortex inside a major vortex, creating the cavitation. So the slime mold, you should consider them as bending moments, nuclei. And so when you come outside the planet now, you've got the elastica. From outside the planet as a surface, you get slime mold builds up on the outside of the elastica. And that forces itself up to the surface. And that's us, human beings. Because the consciousness rises at the top of the mass. Yeah? So the planet's alive, and we are a fungus growing on that life, parasitizing it. Human beings are parasites on the planet. We're a cancer on the planet herself, but we are creatures of magic, okay? Because we can, in the period, each evolutionary cycle, God, the entity on the outside of the planet, so the female Sophia, the planet herself, Gaia, is inside the cosmic microwave background, the hemisphere. The other half doesn't exist, only exists theoretically. The hemisphere of the cosmic microwave background inside which we live is the slime mold itself. The envelope of the slime mold is a single cell, cosmic microwave background, with infinite nuclei, infinite bending moments of the flower of life. Circles and hexagons, circles expanding, hexagons restricting, expansion through negative tension stretching. And so now we've got a chance, right? So we can get to choose. So the slime mold, as it grows, there is a possibility of finding balance through positive choice of love. If the cancerous cells, us, can achieve critical mass as we have, but instead of going all black, we go white, flash of love. We, these bodies, these entities, we get to choose what our new world looks like. We carry the memory of this planet with us when the tsunamis come. Because this is all about the choice, and the moment of choice is here, end of days, it's here, it's been done, they forced it. Isaac Newton forced this to happen with his plan. Isaac Newton, the theologian, the father of physics, planned this whole thing. When you see that life's eternal, and he proved it to himself, and he knew it, and he proved it within the secret societies that run this planet, he forced this to happen to begin the Messianic age, and he thinks it's going to be the satanic one, because it's been working so far so well, hasn't it, for him? But suddenly at the end, bang, Christ returns. The Messianic age does begin. And so I don't know if you've seen the Atlas image from Mars. It's a cylinder. I said sphere, right? It's cylinder. So it'll be tumbling end over end. So my guess is now it's using the Cherenkov effect of a magnetic pole switch to generate its own energy. That's how you get it. You just use the magnetic pulse which control inside. In this case, you can see that the tumbling mechanism seems to be the thing. The Scout, Oumuamua, was the same. They said cylinder, tumbling end over end, which now makes sense. Now we see the Atlas doing the same thing. So that thing's going to come at us and hit this planet and smash into us, and that will be the end of us. Yeah. Now, I believe that is going to be the end of human beings. The planet is going to completely reset herself, right? Because she's risked so much in pushing us to become so black, so cancerous, so fucking evil on this surface as we are. We're so painful to carry this crusty scab on the outside of the Elastica. The Elastica just cannot expand. She's pushing and pushing every fucking beat of Planck's constant H. She's pushing, trying, snap, snap, snap. It's getting harder and harder and harder because of the crust of us, of our behaviour, our cancer. So choose love right now. Choose the truth. Choose love 1892. Start your research. Yeah, and look at They know that they already know this and that they're hiding it from us. And then you can say, okay, brilliant, there's the conspiracy. What's the answer? To go within. Right? So Noah's Ark. Here's a bit of, I'm signing off. Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark is in his mind and in his heart. The Ark of the Covenant is the deal that he's done with his God, that he will remember everything about the planet that he loves so much. So that when he is restored as the person he knows he is to the planet's surface, it's his memories which will repopulate the planet. And so that's your job now over this short period until December, till Christmas this year, when Christ will be reborn. And what rough beast, its hour come round at last, slouches towards Bethlehem to be born? No. It's going to be all over the planet it'll be born. Love. Love will break out. And so you be Noah. You carry the memory of everything you love, and you link it into your heart, and if it's a tidal wave that comes at us, we just be in a beautiful place and just let it happen. Let it happen. Be relaxed. The trick is no adrenaline in your blood at all at the moment of your death, which means don't be frightened. Don't be frightened. Trust me. Trust the engineering. You are an eternal soul, and a wonderful future awaits you if you've been good. If you've been bad, then moments of forgiveness lie ahead for you, but you're going to have to do the work. And it might take a very long time, depending on how bad you've been. Good luck, everyone. I love you. Remember, follow the Rebel King.